Hey guys, today we are going to be. You're probably wondering what's going on. I'm tied to a chair, you see. I can't get out of this chair for reasons. And the problem being because I got, this killer came in, pointed a gun at me, and forced me to do this when I didn't want to. I was originally planning on doing another video. He also told me not to mention what I was going to do. Instead, today we are going to be doing a top 10 on my favorite horror movies. Yep, horror movies, everybody. It's that time of day, Halloween. Now that it's Halloween night, it's our time to shine. Look at the top 10 best horror movies of all time. Before we start, this list will be ranked by which ones are scarier from not as scary to scariest. And I won't be including ones that I haven't seen yet. Because this Halloween night I will watch Psycho, which will pretty much be fun experience. So you all should probably wait for me till I mention that movie and hear my opinion on it. And without further ado, let's get this top 10 started. Can I please get untied? No, I can't. Have Rosemary's Baby. This was probably the oldest horror movie I've seen for others. Like, there is also Night of the Living Dead, but spoiler alert, this is not on the list. So, what about Rosemary's Baby? Rosemary's Baby is about a baby who apparently is evil, has the bad eyes of a girl who gets birth. And it goes on for a while till we see the baby, but once we see it, we don't actually see it. But that's okay. Why would anybody want to see it? Actually smart enough to show the baby. This movie is kind of scary. The reason that number 10 and nowhere lower is because it's just not as scary for the next list being. However, this movie still does get chills a couple times. And even if it's not all the chills, it still is some of the chills. Rosemary's Baby. Number 9 is Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs is not as big as a horror movie as I thought, but it certainly is a good one. Silence of the Lambs is about Hannibal Lecter, who is weird looking but so deadly, and yeah, he scares me. There's also a girl who has a hand for him, and all that. This movie spawned so much of a franchise that no one remembers, as people just focus on this one movie and not the actual franchise. I don't know why, but I guess that's just the case. Silence of the Lambs is great. A very fun experience for those lovers. It's just it's something that people normally watch anytime and not save it for the special time, Halloween. However, it scares me. Number 8 is Child's Play. This is one of the most iconic horror movie characters ever. Chucky, a scary doll who kills people. Chucky is named for a box of a Good Guys series, like the toy series in the franchise, of a doll that wants to kill. Like, honestly, that's just scary, you know? And the fact being that this doll just tries to get away with at the end as he looks cute in front of the kid who was about to kill him, and then the kid just kills him. That's nice, don't you think? Because Child's Play spawned the whole franchise of scary shit, but honestly, the scary shit just goes on a while, okay? This movie's scary, and it has a very big problem with all that the stuff that Chucky does. As you can see in the poster, you see a woman falling off the cliff of Chucky who did it. If you haven't seen Child's Play, you probably just aren't into the scares and is a big pussy, unlike me. Number 7 is Alien. Here we go, a sci-fi horror movie. There are sci-fi horror movies out there. This one in particular is the nice one. Alien is very fun, very realistic, and is a tale of the future of alien attacks. It is just so much fun to watch. I remember watching this first time for Halloween, and it gave a good amount, okay? It spawned about a few sequels and a good reputation for all the good stuff it has. You see, because Alien is just fun. But some parts aren't really scary. There's a scene where the alien pops out of a man's belly, and that's just scary. Besides that, that's kind of like the only memorable scary scene out of the entire movie. Do you probably prefer these sequels more, like Aliens? Aliens was more popular, but this movie started first and is more into the horrors. Aliens is more into the sci-fi. But yeah, Alien just scares us all when we first saw it. Number 6 is Scream. This is more of a comedy kind of film, but not really. Scream is the scary kind of film that just tries to be something for other horror films, with the Ghostface, which is an iconic mascot. Most kids like to dress up as him for Halloween when they want to be scary. And that's what Scream does. Scream makes us all scream. Haha, no. And that's the case. This is something that inspired the Scary Movie, which is a funny movie. For those who like comedy more, I recommend Scary Movie. Or the other films, not much, I don't know. But Scream definitely shows up for what it's doing. It's sometimes scary, but yeah, it gives the scares. I've seen this kind of scary stuff before, but with Scream, they do it so neatly designed and so well, I can just accept it better. Number 5 is The Shining. Here we go. The Shining. The crap that started the 80s of horror films. No, seriously, this was the first horror film of the 1980s. Oh, there's also Friday the 13th, but besides that, this is the first well-received horror movie of the 80s. The Shining is scary. A man who murders a house of a family with a very horrible hotel. It's just huge, you know? All the stuff it gives us, all the scary moments, and that iconic Here's Johnny thing. Yeah, you probably would be too scared of this movie, but I ain't, so I enjoy it. The Shining is memorable. A lot of kids love watching it. I love watching it too a lot. It's just grew so much to all of us. So if you're into scary movies, this could definitely be a recommendation. Number 4 is Halloween. Yes, it's the time. Halloween is probably the number 1 Halloween franchise ever because it's literally the Halloween franchise. Each movie focuses on Michael Myers, a killer who kills people. Halloween started it all, and it did scare me. I got kind of scared to see if a killer would come and kill me, so I locked my doors the night after I saw the movie. Wow. Besides that, though, Halloween certainly is doing a good job with all that. I love the music in particular. It gives chills. That. Halloween is certainly a good recommendation for those who want to watch a scary movie on Halloween night. So that's what I do. Number 3 is Poltergeist. You probably didn't expect this to be on the list, so whoa. Well, yes, I think Poltergeist is that scary. Okay, scary as PG kind of horror movie. Actually, so we think. Poltergeist scares me a lot. Okay, it's just so much going on in this movie. It's sometimes funny, I'll be honest, but even though the case there, it is scary as hell. Seriously though, go watch the movie yourself. You'll understand what I'm trying to say. All the TV stuff that happens, a girl who gets possessed by the TV and gets stuck in. Like, seriously though, kind of get me scared to want to stare at a TV for so long. Man, this movie scared me when I first saw it. So, if you don't want to get too scared, then you probably shouldn't watch this. Or if you hate to get grossed out, then you probably shouldn't watch this. But I watched it, and I'm scared of it hard. Number 2 is Jaws. Now we're getting into the good stuff. Jaws was probably the number 1 best received horror film of the 1970s. And here's why. It made kids scared to go back in the water. That's it. Okay, this movie did all that. I already talked about Jaws in my top 10 best movies of all time list. So let's talk about the scary stuff. Make everyone scared to go back in the water. Okay, maybe when I first saw this, I was too old to believe it. But for those who saw it when they were younger, yeah, it scared them a lot, okay? Jaws is just incredible as a movie and for a horror movie. Why is it number 1? There's one that scares me more and is more iconic. I don't think it's ratingly better than Jaws, but I think it's scarier than Jaws. What's number 1? Number 1 is A Nightmare on Elm Street. A Nightmare on Elm Street is by far my favorite scary movie because it's the scariest, okay? A story about Freddy Krueger who hides in a girl's dreams. It scared me. It kind of scared me into doing some things. Like there's a scene where he gets in the bath. It made me scared to go in the bathtub if I see that or fall asleep in the bathtub. Falling asleep through this would probably not work with some people. I work with me, but this movie still was super scary, okay? Scary movie as it is, but I still love it a lot, okay? I don't think it's better than Jaws, but I think it's scarier than Jaws. And that's really all I have to say. Well, there's the list. Thanks for watching. Happy Halloween, everybody. For those who are young and dressing up, leave a comment on who you are, what you're dressed up as, so I know your cool costume ideas. Now, oh God. Oh my God, this is not, okay, let me go, please. Whoa, watch it, watch it, watch it. What are you doing? Okay, I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's going on. Let me go. Please, I gotta finish this video. Just let me hit the off button, please, please, please. What are you gonna do to me? What? You're gonna kill me? For what? Okay, what kind of reason is that? I never thought I learned this. You guys saw the last trailer to The Rise of Skywalker? Me too. Them powers always work. You will unchain me. Huh. Oh, come on, please. Please, help me out here, okay? I gotta finish this video. I'm gonna get stabbed, guys. I should be back in the next video, but I'm gonna get stabbed. So, you know what? I won't mind it. Can you let me go? Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm about to get killed, but I'll be back for the next video, so be ready to see me. Probably won't be my normal self, though. Oh, that is pretty. Oh, happy Halloween,